Good morning, happy Tuesday. Oh, I almost said Monday. I am finishing up my breakfast. It's been a hectic morning. I had the worst insomnia last night, could not sleep. And I'm sure it's just from, having 3 days off and all of that. So anyway, I did not go for a walk this morning. It was so dark this morning, and our roads do not have sidewalks or anything. So I'm going to have to start, I guess, doing indoor walking or something, doing my bike or something like that. Because one of my goals, I have 3 goals for the month of September. Drink my water. So my goal is to drink 3 of my tumblers of water, which is like 28 ounces. And then track every day. And try to really pay attention to my steps. I would love to get 5,000 steps a day, which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but that's twice the amount of what I get on an average day. So I figured we'll just go for twice. And then, that's something I can strive for. My breakfast was, I'll pop it up here. I had 2 eggs, a blueberry scone, which they're the low calorie whole wheat. Like I use wheat flour and all purpose flour. You would have seen that video by now in my meal prep video. So I had a blueberry scone and 2 eggs, and then I'm going to bring along this yogurt because I didn't have a chance to eat it. I'm also going to bring along one of the lemon meringue yogurts just so I have something for a snack or whatnot. I've been lemon snacking on those. I'm going to make my coffee. I just had a cup while I was getting ready this morning. This just has a little bit of the caramel nut pods. My other coffee I'm going to go ahead and put in my tumbler. I'm going to do some of the pumpkin silk almond creamer, which I absolutely love, and some pumpkin cheesecake syrup. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to run out the door, and I'll see you guys at lunchtime.
I am making a chopped salad for lunch, so I'm putting some of these reduced sugar dried craisins in my salad. So I'm just going to weigh all of those out. I'm weighing everything out. That way I can put them in my tracker and know I'm just sticking to a serving. With things like craisins, those are definitely things that are really easy to put too many of in your salad. So same with walnuts and nuts. You don't realize just how calorie dense they are, but they're really good for you too. They have really good healthy fats. So I feel like it's worth doing an entire serving of these, even though it's 190 calories. I think it's worth it because nuts are so good for you. So I have the craisins, the walnuts, and then I'm going to add in some of these blue cheese crumbles from Treasure Cave. So I'm just going to put some of those on there. I had a disastrous Fred Meyer pickup, and I forgot things like these. Like my blue cheese crumbles were not in there, and I had to go to the store on Sunday, the last minute, or Monday, and get the rest of my groceries. It was terrible, you guys. So I'm going to give them another try. We'll go from there. And then we're going to add in our chicken. So this is just some chicken strips that I warmed up in the microwave and weighed out. And then we are going to use this chopper. I realize here in a second that I should not be doing this on my scale. Okay, I got this chopper off of Amazon. I'm going to give a full review at the end of this video because I'm going to use it over the next few days. And I'll let you know what I think about it and if I recommend getting it. But I love chopped salads, so I was really excited to get this little gadget. And for our dressing, we're going to use this Bolthouse Farms Chunky Blue Cheese dressing. I love this dressing. I love blue cheese. So if you don't like blue cheese, you could definitely, put feta in this instead of the blue cheese crumbles. Use a different kind of dressing. But I love the walnuts and the craisins together combination with this salad. It was taco night for dinner, so I had a burrito made out of the reduced carb mission tortillas. I had 1 crunchy taco and a taco salad. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm having the same breakfast as yesterday, except for I am adding in a Premier Protein because I love my cafe latte Premier Protein, and I had to have it. I am having a Southwest chicken salad for lunch, and so I want to make the Southwest dressing. I will link the original recipe down below with how to make this, but we just need some mayo. I'm just using some light mayo. And then I'm just going to sprinkle in some lime juice. I don't know what you were supposed to have. I can't remember. I honestly just, with things like this, I just kind of eyeball it. So I'm putting in some lime juice and then just a splash of red wine vinegar. think the original recipe called for apple cider vinegar, but mine was way in the back of my cabinet and I was in a hurry. And then I needed some sort of seasoning, so I did some onion salt because I love onion salt. And then we did some garlic powder, and then we're going to add in a little bit of chili powder as well. And then top that off with a little bit of cayenne. You want to go, of course, and a little bit of cumin. So this is cumin, and then the cayenne comes next. And with the cayenne, you want to be really careful with it because it can get really spicy. And if you don't want it super spicy, you can go ahead and leave that part out. And then you just whisk it up. Again, I will have the full recipe down below with measurements and everything for those of you who aren't like me and don't measure anything. Now we're going to put together this salad, a part of the Southwest chicken salad. Please note that I'm saying Southwest chicken salad, and you'll see why here in a second, why I'm emphasizing the chicken part. So I have some romaine lettuce that I just roughly chopped because I will be using my salad chopper again. I did a quarter cup of rinsed black beans and a quarter cup of some sweet canned corn. I'm not a huge corn fan, but I do like it in this salad. This is kind of like a copycat of the McDonald's Southwest chicken salad. I don't know if they have those anymore, but I used to have those all the time. I'm adding in some tomatoes, some chopped up fresh Roma tomatoes. And then next up, we're going to add in some reduced fat cheese. I'm just weighing all of that out. And then lastly, we are going to add in some salt and pepper. Do not underestimate the impact of salt and pepper on a salad. I'm not kidding you guys. Add salt and pepper to your salad. You will not believe how much flavor it adds. For people who are just not a huge fan of salads, try salt and pepper. And of course, I didn't learn my lesson the first time. I still try to do it on the scale. So we're going to chop this up, and we are going to add on a couple more things after this. Next up, we're going to add in some of these tortilla strips. I didn't want to chop those into the salad, so I just did them separately on top. But the ones from McDonald's also have that. You will note that, here's my Southwest dressing, that there's no chicken on this salad because I forgot the chicken. It was in the microwave. I completely forgot to put it on there. So I went ahead and pulled it out of the microwave and added my chicken on top. I really wanted to crunch the chicken in with the chopper, but alas, that did not happen. For dinner tonight, I am making some chili. I love to make like a chunky veggie chili. I'm using turkey. You can use any kind of meat you want. When I was low carb and keto, I always used either ground beef or I also use combination ground beef, sausage, and bacon. So you can use any of those. But I just really, with chili, I kind of just wing it. But I do have a recipe that this is really similar to this one that I will try to link down below. But I have some ground turkey here, adding in some salt and pepper just for some seasoning. I always try to season every single layer of all my dishes. And then once that is done cooking, then we are going to add in some zucchini. So you can use whatever you have in your fridge. Like I've put zucchini, especially if you're not putting beans. So I will be putting beans in this, but if you are low carb or keto, then just put in more veggies. Like put in some cauliflower. I used to put in some cauliflower that I already steamed just a little bit so it wasn't super hard. So I would put zucchini and cauliflower and just lots of veggies in there and just make it real chunky veggie chili without the beans. I'm adding in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. And then I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of chili powder. And I always add my spices to the meat part. A tablespoon of cumin. And then a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I really like the smoked versus the regular in chili. Now the reason why I always add it to the meat part is because if you add your spices once after you put your tomato sauce in there, those spices don't get as warm and they don't activate and they just don't add as much flavor. So I always add it to my meat layer, and then that way I can stir it up and they can get hot and they can really activate really well. Again, I normally put this in a crock pot because I do like it better the next day after the flavors have had time to kind of meld together, but it's okay. So I have a can of tomato sauce, 28 ounce can of tomato sauce. I'm adding in a 14 ounce can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, and then a 7 ounce can of diced green chilies. I like the fire roasted tomatoes in this. It just, for me, it just has more of a good chili flavor. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mix that up. And again, like I said, I would normally like want to cook this for many hours or just put it in the crock pot, but I did not have time to do that. But I did have this for leftovers, I'll tell you, for the rest of the week, and it was fabulous. It was so good. Now we're adding in the beans. So I have 2 cans of dark red kidney beans that I drained and rinsed. I'm just adding those in there. Again, that's totally optional. If you're doing low carb, then leave the beans out and add in more veggies. So like I said, you can add in cauliflower, add in bacon. I always used to put bacon in my chili too when I did keto. And then I'm just going to put a lid on this, and I'm cooking my family in something else because my husband can't have turkey, and so I'm just letting this boil the whole time I'm cooking their dinner. I'm going to make some of these Fiber Gourmet elbow noodles. I never had chili with noodles, and I just thought I would try it, so I put a serving of noodles on the bottom, added my chili on top with a little bit of cheese, and actually I was a huge fan of eating it this way. I was really surprised. I was not sure how I would like it, but it was really, really good.
My goodness, I've been trying to film this like 3 times, but I'm sneezing so bad. The smoke has been so terrible. It's so bad. I have not been able to go walking in the mornings. I have not been able to do it in the evenings because it's just been so smoky. There's been people home, and my husband's either been sleeping in here or there's people out there, so I haven't been able to do even any like workout videos. I think tonight I'm gonna do my bike because my husband just left for work, so I think I'm gonna do my bike tonight. But man, I have been sneezing like crazy since the smoke has been like this. Anyway, it is Thursday. I did not show you my breakfast because it was exactly what I've had every day this week. The blueberry scone with the yogurt. I have been like honestly eating so much yogurt lately, so I've not been showing it every single time I've had it this week, but I've been having it for breakfast and then also having one like around 3 o'clock or so for kind of like a snack. It's been like so great. And actually last night I had it after dinner instead of at like 3 o'clock. I had the caramel apple pie one. Oh, so good. I had 2 of those, but I left one at work yesterday, and I really would love to have one again tonight, but I have a lemon meringue in there. I'll probably have that tonight. So that was my breakfast. My lunch was a taco salad. I will put it up here. I just did a chopped taco salad. Today's pretty much leftovers, so we're done with the scones. And the taco salad had the turkey taco meat from the other night, some black beans from the other day, some corn from the other day, and then I used some sour cream and taco sauce, and I did put a little bit of fat-free refried beans in that. So that was it. I planned on putting cheese in there, but forgot, so I had no cheese, but that's okay. So that was my lunch, and then my dinner's going to be leftovers from last night. So I'm just gonna have some of the turkey veggie chili that I made. And I don't know if I have it over pasta or not tonight. I had it last night over the pasta, and it was good. It was really good. But I have a sneaking feeling that the pasta that I've had the last couple of days is why the scale is not moving at all, because even though it's low calorie pasta, I think my body's just not used to it. And even though I'm not doing, keto, I'm still trying to keep things kind of lower carb, but not definitely like low carb, but lower carb. And the pasta, even though it's a lot less carbs than most pasta, I think it's like 17 carbs, 17, I believe. It's still, I don't know. I think my body's just not used to it, but it also could be the stress. So today was not bad though. Today was actually a pretty good day. Yesterday, I'm not even kidding. Like I reached, and this was a short week, we only had Tuesday and then yesterday in the office. But I don't know. I just hit this wall, but honestly, you guys, it's so unrelated to work, really. I mean, there's a lot of work to do right now. There's a lot. But a lot of it is also just around everything going on in our state and probably in other states. But to be honest, I have not even had a chance to look at the news. Not that I even really want to right now, but I have not really. I like to still look at it to be informed of what's going on, But it's just been, so many things are happening here in our state that's affecting my job that I have been so focused on that I don't even know if these same things are happening in other states across the United States. I have no idea.
I think it's all happening on the West Coast, but I don't know about other places. So it's just been almost like heartbreaking how this is affecting schools and education and stuff. It's just crazy. But anyway, I think between that and then, it's affecting, families in our agency, and every time we get an email about so-and-so, it's just so, I think I had that. And then you have the people that, are being affected by these new mandates. And then we have our regular work. And then we have the work of the other 7 school districts that we're serving, along with our own agency that has 300 employees. I was at a point yesterday where I was telling people, I'm just going to write I quit on my board because I'm gone. I'm at home Thursdays and Fridays. So I'm in the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, at home Thursdays and Fridays. And I almost just, instead of putting remote, which is what I do before I leave on Wednesdays, I just put remote Thursday and Friday. I almost just put I quit because that's kind of how I felt. But I know that this will pass. It's not permanent. It's just, this is how HR is. It just goes up and down, and that's just how it is. But today was actually a good day. So I don't know if somebody was watching over me and was could really tell that I was at my breaking point, that today was just good. It was smooth today. I mean, it was hectic and busy, or maybe just my own attitude changed. I don't know. But so I don't know what I feel like I've been doing really, really good as far as my diet and everything, and just what I'm eating, and trying to you guys see what I am I'm not eating processed foods. I'm trying to eat as many fruits and vegetables as I can. I'm just trying to keep things whole and as healthy as I can. And I feel like the scale is just it's just there. I mean, I keep gaining and losing the same 2 pounds. And it's so frustrating. But on the other hand, I guess if I know within myself that I'm still doing okay, the only thing is I've not been able to get the activity. And that's the only thing that has changed since September has come along, that I did different in August, where the scale was moving. But I just can't. I cannot go outside. When I wake up in the morning, at 5:30 in the morning, our air quality lately has been already at 100 or 150. And I look out there and I can't even see the hillside. So I can't, I'm not going to walk in that. So hopefully it clears up soon. But even when I'm at the office and stuff, I've been trying to move around a lot more. I did have myself set a goal to do 5,000 steps. I think I mentioned that earlier in this video, 5,000 steps for the month of September. But I just haven't been able to, because I've been so focused at work as much as been trying to get up and move around, that I have not been able to hit that goal. But my plan was to walk in the mornings and get, a couple thousand steps in to just kick off my day. So I'm going to try again tomorrow and see how it looks. They said that this drift smoke is supposed to pull out of here soon, but another fire started. But I've heard they got a good handle on that one. So hopefully they did. But that's been my week. It hasn't been bad. I'm keeping a good attitude about it, and I'm not feeling defeated or anything about that, because I think, we all have to choose a point in our journey where we know we just have to hit the pause button, and we have to take care of ourselves mentally and, just the inside, because there's some point sometimes when we just can't, we just can't. But that's why I wanted to get my get these planners. I'm going to kind of talk about these a little bit, because I think that's going to really help me just, be able to jot my thoughts down, jot my, how I'm doing for the day, checking off those boxes. I know that's really going to help me. So I really just need to take some time to get it set up. And you guys saw how busy I was this weekend. So I've been using it a little bit this week, but I really want to take some good solid time this weekend to really get it set up. But I'm really loving it. So the plan I'm talking about, so I have the Clever Fox one, and this is the meal plan planner. And like I said, I have been using it. I have a full review or kind of first impressions on these. I'll try to remember to link it down below, but I have been using it this week. But again, my goal is to really plan it all out. I want to use this as a meal planner, plan all my meals out for the week. And then that way I have it there, and I know this is what I'm going to do. And I have my goals over here and everything. So that is my plan. So when I start doing that, I will really give you guys a good up close and personal look of how I'm using it, and some any tips and stuff like that. Now my budget planner, I want to use this for an entire month before I show you guys how I'm setting it up, because I can already tell I'm going to set it up differently next month. I was so tempted. Tell me if you're one of these people. I was so tempted just to scratch what I did this month and start on the next page the next month and just forget that I even did that one for this month and then start over with my ideas. But then you know what? I'm busy this week. I'm gonna take some time at the end of the month, or maybe even this weekend. I can set it up for next month this weekend and just do my color coding that I want to do, so it'll be easy at the end of the month to really, add everything up. So, but I already know I'm gonna love this, and my husband's been doing awesome with saving his receipts. So this is gonna be really good. I just want to take some really good time to get it set up. So I think might be kind of playing with it for the month of September, recording things, kind of getting in the groove. Then October comes along and I'll already have it all set up with exactly how I want it and all of that. And so I think that'll be a really good planner. So I really do like this budget planner. And then the last thing I want to kind of give a really good review on, I got the salad chopper. So again, you saw it in my haul. This is super sharp, so be very careful if you get one of these. I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. So I showed how I used this. I used 2 different size bowls. So the first day I used it, I used kind of my medium glass bowl, and I really couldn't get in the really, a good groove with it. It worked really well still even in that bowl, but yesterday I used a large bowl to make my salad, and it cut so well. Now it does, I don't know if I just really need to cut up my lettuce a little bit more. I really wanted to test it, so I cut it up into just some really big chunks. And some of the more softer pieces, they didn't cut as well, but the really crispy pieces of the romaine, they cut really well. I love this, and honestly guys, chopped salads are where they're at, because those were like the best salads this week. They were the best. I absolutely loved them this week. So definitely recommend this for sure. I got it off of Amazon. I think it was like $12.99. There may have been cheaper ones on there. Honestly, this was like a 5:30 in the morning purchase. I was watching a YouTube video and somebody had mentioned one of these, and so I literally stopped putting my makeup on to go look for one, and I ordered it right there. So but they didn't give any options, but when you look it up, there's a ton of options. So, and some of them come with bowls already, which now I kind of wish I would have gotten one with a bowl, but I may order, because I only have the one big glass one, so I may order a bowl that would be good for it, but then I can maybe eat my salad out of it and not have to put it into a smaller bowl. So I don't know. I think I just need more that's a little bit bigger, because my glass ones are, that big, huge one is really big, but the medium one is perfect for me to eat out of, but it's so shallow at the bottom. I need one that's just more flatter. And then that way I could get a really good, but I think I mentioned this earlier in the video. I'm sorry. When I film all week, sometimes I forget things that I say. You can also use a pizza cutter. That works also for chopped salad. So I don't have a pizza cutter. So, but this also will work with a pizza cutter. You just slice it. But this is cool. This is definitely a good Amazon purchase. So I think that's all I have to share with you guys. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my week and kind of review these products I've been using. I got an Ulta order in, so I got a new makeup palette that I've been really excited to get, and it was on sale during their 21 days of beauty. It was half off. So I am going to try that out, and I'll let you know. I'll show it to you guys if I really like it. I'll show it to you if I don't like it either, but I haven't used it yet. So I will definitely share that with you. And I think that's all I have. So I plan to I really, really want to mix things up next week and try to get more cooking videos out for you guys. I miss doing those so much, recipe videos and stuff. I've been trying to throw recipes, in to these, to my weekly videos, but I really want to get more meal prepping done. I really want to get more recipe videos out. So I'm really going to try to plan this weekend and see what I can plan for. Hopefully I can do that and not, just feel super hectic next week, but I think it'll be okay. I think the next couple of weeks, I think are going to be okay before things really, October 18th is our deadline for our mandate. So that's where things are going to get a little crazy those first couple weeks of October. So we'll just go from there. But anyway, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous week. Let me know down below how your week was. Let me know what's on your meal plan for next week if you know, or what was on your meal plan this week, because I'm doing my meal plan today. I have to take a trip to Costco because I'm out of toilet paper. Y'all, I had no idea. This is how like crazy I've been that I went to go put some towels away in the linen closet. I look up and there's literally 3 rolls of toilet paper. Like not 3 packages like I get at Costco, 3 rolls. So yeah, I discovered that Tuesday and I'm thinking we can probably wait until Friday, and I'm just gonna go. I was gonna go tonight, but I think I'm gonna wait till Friday and go, because I really want to take a shower. I gotta wash my hair and I want to make my meal plan. So anywho, okay, you guys have a fabulous weekend, and the next video I think you will see will be this one, and then maybe a Stitch Fix, but probably a grocery haul. I think I'll get my Stitch Fix video up next week, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.